Hello, this is Don, and this is the Briksmax manual on how to install the light kit into the Lego Grand Piano 21323. Now, like I mentioned in my introduction video, they're assuming that the piano is already built and they're taking the tool that you get with this kit, which is like a little pry bar type thing and installation tool, and they're going to they show you how to take the piano apart in sections and remove the back of the piano and set these sections aside so that basically you'll end up getting to this part right here, and then they remove all 14 of the silver buttons that come with the Lego kit. Now this kit, the Briksmax kit, comes with clear Lego pieces that replace the silver buttons that go over LED lights. They also take out some of the half circular sections that you see here. So they put the LED lights on the pegs, and then you put the clear lens over the top of it, and then you route the wiring. This is how they hide some of the wiring, and the wiring is very thin, so it doesn't really interfere with. Then they put some of the circular pieces back together. As you can see. Now they also take out this half circular piece, this curved piece, so they can route the wires down underneath it. But as you can see, the back of the piano is not installed. So they continue on by taking that piece off that I just mentioned. They route the wires down underneath and between this other piece and over the corner of the secondary circular half circle, quarter circle piece, and then they drop the wiring down. Then they reinstall the quarter circular piece and put more of the clear LED parts on there. And they go across the back of the piano, as you can see here. So that's our first step in putting these lights in, all the way to step 48 in the Briksmax LED instruction manual. Now, what I have done is this. I have built the piano model up to this point. Now, as you can see, they show in the original Lego manual, they put silver buttons in all these locations, and then some will end up coming around here on the other pieces that are added. I build this part here, these pieces, I should say, up to step 206 in the Lego installation manual, build manual. And I've only put 4 of the circular pieces towards the bottom and also on this side. And then these 2 sections here I removed. So you can see how this matches up with that. And the same way with this one for this side. They're both the same. So then, once I did that, I didn't include all these pieces because I wanted to put this piece on the back of the piano and be able to work with the wiring. And here's the quarter circular piece that I was mentioning just a bit ago, which originally has 3 silver buttons on it, but we're going to replace them with the LEDs and the clear buttons that they provide in the kit. So you can see here where this quarter circular piece or curved piece, however you want to call it, the LED instructions say to remove this whole back section and then take this piece off to hide the wiring, which this piece corresponds with this piece here. Now, as you can see, the way I've got it set up, I've already taken the half circular pieces and not installed them. I only installed the half circles on the other side. And then once I get to this point, I'll be able to pop this piece off and run the wiring down through here like the LED manual shows. But I was able to push this piece on with partial assembly on so I could get to wherever the instructions show me to go to for the LED install. And it's completely clear so I can do all the LEDs back here. Now, and understand that these are for just the 14 buttons that go around the rim of around the soundboard. I'll show you some more when I do the other steps, which is where the keyboard is or will be. So that's how I'm going to approach this install, and I hope this helps you if you're building one of these pianos from scratch and you decide that you want to add the Briksmax or maybe even a different light kit. So here's my final picture where I show all 14 silver buttons are replaced by LEDs and clear buttons, and this corresponds with steps 12 to 48 of the light kit on the Briksmax Light Kit. I don't know how another light kit is. I'm just installing the Briksmax. And of course, like I mentioned, I don't have all these pieces in the way. I just have the first 4 just to give it some strength and to have it more in place when I do the work. As you can see, I don't even install the back panel at all yet. So far, I still have all those parts in bag 5, which has to do with this part of the LED light install kit onto the Lego piano. So on step 229 in the Lego manual, they show all this being installed with all the circular pieces and the back of the piano, everything all installed. But since we know that if we're doing the light kit, we end up having to take some of this apart, I just don't assemble all of this back here on, and I'm still able to attach this section onto the back of the piano by pegs. There's 4 pegs, 2 pegs up in this section, and then there's 2 in this section, and then there's the snap down part here that holds the rear end of the piano in place. this rear section, I should say. So as you can see on step 220, they originally wanted you to build up this entire piece. And then there's peg holes here, here, and also where these bricks are here. There's 2 post holes here and down here for this whole piece to slide into the back of the piano. And then you latch it down by folding this rotating piece down and pushing the balls into their sockets and snapping them in place. That holds this whole back section onto the piano. See here where they show the arrows going down, where the balls snap into their sockets. Now also these could be popped back up, and this whole rear section from here to here will come off the back of the piano. But anyway, I just wanted to show you this. This is just the way I'm doing it. Maybe you can come up with a different idea, but my whole idea in doing this is to try to show you how you can do this from scratch. But you don't have to build the piano and then take apart sections of it just to install the light kit. Unless you already have it assembled, of course. So anyway, I hope these tips help you. I'm going to continue on with the build and hope to show you my progress. Thank you for watching.